Yo, you hear me? Oh, back out, because I just started the stream, so I don't want niggas to cheat that you didn't choose your playbook and shit like that. Fuck, hold on. Damn, so you played my playbook? I hear that. What you doing home, man? Oh, shit. Huh? Oh, nah, I beat, Lions. Oh, fuck.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Look for much, man.
Now the rookie out of Georgia, Sony Michel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
The New England Patriots remain consistent on offense with a stable of running backs. They added Sony Michel, the 31st pick of the draft in 2018, to that stable at the University of Georgia, mainly for his ability to run inside the tackles. And
good pick.
And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The rookie Minka Fitzpatrick with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Oh, you got home early.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Dante Hightower on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, here's Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
And there's a nice catch by Mike Gesicki, the rookie out of Penn State. And, partner, you saw him when you were covering Big Ten football.
Hold on. I don't even know who the fuck my linebacker is. I don't know who the fuck my linebacker is. Flowers? Wow. Fucking...
He didn't block very many people, but that's not what they asked him to do. They asked him to go downfield and catch the balls we just saw there.
Yeah, absolutely right, and he can do it with the best of them.
Yeah, and how about him in his high school video? Did you ever see any of that with him dunking basketballs and spiking volleyballs? His athletic ability is off the charts.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Right back to him
Oh!
on first down. Finding room to the 20.
Oh, Jesus.
And all the way
Fucking
in
overran
for a
it.
Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage
I
with his
overran
first
that so
career
bad,
NFL
Who's
touchdown.
that?
And the
Bailey?
Dolphins
What
are
is
going to
his
take a first quarter lead.
Everybody has to
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Don't take little bit.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well,
he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and it'll be Dolphin football. So now here come the Dolphins. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it.
Linebacker
got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Dre. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Tannehill on first down.
Good tackle.
That's complete to his
Good
running
tackle.
back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Whoa. Let my guy come over, man.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. The Pats are going to get right there.
You about to
Down
scramble?
he goes.
Yeah,
And partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill rolling to his right.
he got behind me.
It's complete to Grant.
He got behind me, son. Oh my God.
Miami touchdown. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
I thought Chung was a little bit faster than that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Patriots. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
Man.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On first down, Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Oh my God, who is that? Good job.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Nah, I saw you creeping.
Think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
I saw you
fortunately
creeping,
for him,
man.
got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger.
Oh, my God, son!
The Dolphins. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember is when they catch the ball,
when
those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he stopped immediately there.
Oh, right to his hand. Amazing.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They run it with the
Fuck out of here, nigga. Give me that shit.
And the Patriots
So he's fucking big, B.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Let's go, let's go. Go!
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On second down, Michel.
Yo, nigga, yo,
shy of the 35 to the 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
You're probably right.
Brady now on first down. This is caught.
Let's go, Gronk.
A gain of 32 that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play.
Good job,
fellas.
fellas.
And into the end zone for a Patriot score. James White, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
My dude should have scooped it and scored.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Ref, throw that flag, man.
Even though it was complete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Tannehill finding Stills, and it's a Dolphin first down. first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down, it's Drake. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Got a man open.
Really?
That's Devontae Parker.
Really? You think I hang on to that?
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Come on, man.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive.
I think they called that in this game.
Now they're looking at
Yes,
a
I
third
think
and
I
long, and
saw it called
suddenly
before.
the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Last goal.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Really?
So the Patriots coming out now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route.
Yeah, keep running.
They're going to get this one up past the 25. 23 yards on the play. Yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This is right on the screen. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a 9-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. On play action, it's Brady.
Oh, shit.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. Back to Foxborough after this. After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Oh, my. Oh, good job. Good fucking hit.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Drake off the give from Tannehill. Down right around the 25. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hold on.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Now the ball comes loose.
He caught. What the fuck? That's a catch, my dude.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Yep.
He goes underneath to Drake. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill.
Let's go, Mark!
One that's intercepted.
Let's stop diving, man!
Picked off by Deron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And
I think
the
throw to
only
the
way
dude
to
behind
truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Let this shit go into overtime, man.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
He got hurt. Oh, shit, bro. Like, you can't make this up, man. Yo, you can't make this up.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And
That exactly what you're making. You're still calling that beat.
15. They were looking for a little spark.
Yeah,
and some
you moving
breathing
it.
room.
I
They
don't
got
have
it
to
right
wait for
there,
that.
a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
I don't have to wait for that. What are you talking about? That's you moving your player. No. You're manually aligning your guy.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As
know.
we'll
Why
get
can't
you
this
down
game
the
drop
coast
like
to
yours did,
Orlando
man?
for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime
Right.
Report.
This
Coach.
guy hurt. And he dropped the
The
ball.
Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. Jakeem Grant now to return.
Good tackle.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
This game saving me. Interception right in front of my guy. And he wants
Out
to
comes
die.
the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first
Oh,
here in this third
comedy,
quarter.
man.
They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that
Oh,
because
man.
now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, here's Tannehill.
Yo, they just dropping everything.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. On the left side,
tackle!
this is Stills.
Yo,
And
what
he's
kind of
able to
speed
get out
burst
to the
shit he did? You saw
32,
that?
Brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
That's what I was
you
saying.
throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play.
That's why I think
they
he did some
create a
speed
play,
burst.
run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the ladder. Chris Hogan got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43.
Yeah, no.
Brady to
After a
Hogan
while,
for a
you
big
switched on. You
one.
didn't switch off?
41 yards. Now a first down carry. It's
Really?
Michelle. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
The nigga dive
Give
forward
him a
and
couple
Rob
on the
Lee
carry
Smith
there.
was
2nd and
angry.
8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
Okay.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go!
Brady to throw on second down. To
Good job,
Michelle
Johnny
on the
Ford.
screen.
Thank you.
And he'll
Thank God
take
you
it down
fucking
shy
tried
of the
to
45
swat
at
that
the
shit.
46. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially
That's
now
my
with Tom
second one,
Brady.
too.
Yeah,
Stop.
who's Tom
That's my
Brady? What's he
second one.
done in the
Stop.
past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, let's go!
Shoot-it-up. Stop, stop, shoot-it-up.
47 Mike, 47.
On second down, here's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Edelman, you slow piece of
And
shit.
he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 5
that's
at
how you
the
work it,
4. A gain of 39 that time. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
No, 66.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
Going to be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's going to get it right. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Oh, my God.
Brady now on 3rd and goal.
Let's go, big man.
Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point good by Gronkowski. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here comes Grant on the return.
Yo, Ralph, he's holding me.
And he's got room.
Really?
Through an opening.
Nobody's there, right? Nobody's there, right? Where the fuck is that?
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch. And now it's blocked.
Stop diving on the floor. Oh, this is my first block. This fucking play.
27 yards all told. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10.
Why my dude have to fucking... If my dude just picked up and ran, you know that was cool.
TD, here's yet another kickoff.
You guys are all fucking
and that'll
lying.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here we go! Wait! 29, Alpha!
To throw on 2nd down. Brady, right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Brady now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
29, Alpha! 29, Alpha! Check him!
Brady now on 1st down. Looking left side, that's caught by Macklin. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady, he's going to air it
sleeping, huh?
And this is inside.
Caught you napping.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front.
I know you paid attention to that button.
Gostkowski, the extra point.
You ain't shit, Jose.
On top here in the third.
You ain't shit, my nigga. You ain't shit, sir. You ain't shit, because I know who I'm playing with. I know who I'm playing with, Jose.
Kick it away.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
This is
You just know that.
line.
Nah, not again. No. Ain't
bring it a few past the 20.
Just know that you ain't shit, my nigga.
The Dolphins
I know you too much now,
working their way
man.
back onto the field.
You
And a
probably
tight
got a
game
fucking...
after punting last time. See if they can get something
Listening
going
to
on
my
this drive.
buttons.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
Oh,
you've got to
shit.
feel there's a sense of urgency for them
You
going
good
on
at this,
offense
man.
right
You
now.
know that?
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Tannehill on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Oh.
And he gets this
You're
one
good
just
at this,
shy of the
man.
40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Where's the fucking press?
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down.
Take that!
And that one was nearly picked.
Ooh,
Not sure he was
lucky
accounting
catch
for the
there.
free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Where's that,
Oh,
man?
man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Fumble!
And now another one thrown incomplete.
That's fumble,
Really
right?
nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult
I'm not
because you
moving
can't
him
reach
back
out and
there, dude.
grab
I
him.
could
That'll be a
take him
holding
off the
penalty.
line.
So all
Twenty.
you're trying to do is
Thank
make
you.
some
Finally,
type of a
ref.
play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the
Just
sky.
take him off the line. So
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he fumbled
Oh!
it. It's on the ground.
Oh,
And he'll be
oh,
brought down
yeah.
here at the 28.
Yo, I mean, you stopped my forward progression, fam. You stopped my forward progression. You know what I mean?
Back now in Foxborough.
I already thought.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. The throw left side.
That was you?
Complete to Hogan. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Shit.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Yo,
and he'll get 2, maybe 3 near the 37. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
To throw, it's Brady. Over the middle, it's taken in by Gronkowski. And he's brought down after a good game. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action here on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground.
Oh, block, my nigga.
They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
You good?
To throw on second down, Brady. Whipping one into Allen, that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Gostkowski's kick.
You and Nick, man. You and Nick. I got to do those for
their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the second-round pick in 2018. To throw on second down is Tannehill. He dumps it off to Dre. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Tannehill now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Draw play. Tannehill gets to Dre.
Let's go, Buck!
Lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Stop playing!
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me
fucking doing
because
flips on the
you
ball,
would think
though,
there would
man.
never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one. Opportunistic by the defense. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Really?
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Gronk, you a fool. About to get this fella for nothing, man.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And
yo, you a fucking
on
fool.
to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That was you that made that tackle? Or the
Anytime
computer?
a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now on 1st down, Drake again. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Tannehill hands to Drake.
No, what the fuck was that?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Yo. Yeah, 32 minutes. What was that?
Time for a break. We'll come back for
Good
the
back, my guy just
electrifying
stumbled like
conclusion after this.
soap was in his eyes or some stupid shit like that. Come on, man.
On 1st down.
Finally, Malcolm.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's go, hustle, fellas.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is my guy down there?
Back to throw. He goes underneath the drink. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down,
the tackle!
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And he finds Stills complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Oh, full wide now?
He's back to throw. It's caught. Stills right side. And he's brought down. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Really?
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The Dolphins on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. Tannehill now to throw. That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Tannehill. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short boot, taken at the 21. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs.
Oh.
So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Big boys. Give me